It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
That'd be really smart for me to do is realize that it's raining and not actually be on patrol, but you know, what's fun in that? After that. I need to check some other stuff before I throw up. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I hate it here. Now that Thompson not join patrol. Instead she's been playing YouTube for 21 hours. Hmm. I don't know why it's saying I'm downloading assets because I shouldn't be. And before there's someone that's like right next to me, I can't see them. That sounds quiet. Why does that sound quieter than usual? It's on max volume, so... Huh. I was good, just play Red Dead and not stream, but then go to bed. Why not? gives me an excuse to break out with this car again. I do that. Because why not? I love how much the stream is delayed though. It's only now on mind when I'm looking at it on the dashboard is am I moving? Oh, I love that. No, I really hate that. I hate stream delay. I hate the fact that the dirt that shows up isn't actually part of the wash, it's a part of the damage system, which is annoying. Because if I want to roleplay that I wash the car, I have to also repair it at the same time. It's like, bruh. You go 2 miles per hour the speed limit and you might get pulled over for it. I've gotten pulled over for apparently going 81, yet locals were overtaking me, and I'm like, how fast are those locals going on your radar? And they're like, it don't matter. I'm like, how fast are they going? Obviously I didn't ask that, but you know, it'd be hilarious. Like, bruh. I don't think I officially did my intro either. What's up guys, I'm Azrael. That's basically it. I'm not really feeling it today, intro wise. Tomorrow I gotta get up at 9 AM. So if I went to bed now I'd get 10 hours sleep, but yeah. Because I have to attend fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, what was that, like 1 hour, 30-minute classes. It's like, bruh, why you do this? The whole point, the stripe's meant to be off center, Josh. The whole point of that stripe is it's meant to be off center. That's the design. That's the only design that you can get on this as well. That's the design that comes with it. The design that you can get in real life. Modeled perfectly. That stripe's meant to be off center. There are people that have stripes on their cars that are off center, where it's just a single stripe like this, or a dual technically this is, but you know what I mean, single block stripe. That's a sheriff. I wonder who's on as SADOT today. Is it Harrison? I think Harrison only has a single character that he runs. I think that is the SADOT character. I'm sure. Let's find out. If he's running DOT solo with someone. If he's running it with someone, I'll stay off. If he's solo, I might pop over at some point. It's the fact I'm now in how many groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for SAF. Yep. Harrison is on as SADOT. Alright then. That car behind me will be waiting for a while. If you guys ask me questions in the chat, I'll try and answer them even if there's a delay. If you have a question about something I've said, just ask. If there's no quote-unquote context to it, then add some context. However, I'll try and make an effort to remember what you're on about. Because apparently there is a delay between the actual stream and Twitch, yet I don't have a delay set. So, to be perfectly honest, I might just make a 3-second delay when I stream, just so that it can fucking force it to 3 seconds. Traffic cone. Honestly, what's up, Mad Dog? I'm honestly about to just drive back down to somewhere and grab Grim's bike. Because I'm already annoyed with driving this. It's really slidey. I'm gonna go there and grab Grim's bike. So we'll drive all the way down to James's place, but with how slidey this is being in the weather, I don't want to. It's gonna be more of a pain than riding the bike. The bike I can easily ride in this weather. The car, it gets too slippery. I understand logically she'd probably come out in the car, but the bike. I hate sneezing. I've had a really big problem today with sneezing. I'm not sure what it is, if there's something in my room I'm allergic to, or if it's just the fact that I haven't been outside in the fresh air for like ages. I'm just dying. I feel like I'm 90. One of my mates, I went like this, and my mate was just like, "Oh my god, you got COVID, you're gonna die," and I'm like, "It's literally a runny nose. I have it near enough 24/7, 365 days a year. Thank you, Soul Tracker. Like, non-stop, without fail, beginning of the day, when I'm on my way to college, I will have a runny nose. I don't know why. I just will. I'll take paracetamol for it and all that, and it won't. What's up, Firefly? Yeah, it's just one of those things. Honestly, about to drive to James's place because this car's tailing me. I say tailing me, they're literally just doing that, they're literally just driving. Oh, I'm doing horrible. My parents made brownies. I have 4 and I've got 2. And it's like, bruh. You know what? Why not? We'll go over to James' place. I also made sure these brownies don't have anything weird in them. All they have is nuts and they're so good. Some of them are a bit dry, but that's what happens when you make brownies. They're a bit of a dime a dozen. No, they don't put me on a different planet. My parents don't do that. Luckily. However, my nose, that's putting me on a different planet. I feel like I'm dying. I'm gonna drive all the way to James's place, grab the bike. Then we're gonna come back. So at this point, as much as I'd love to just yeet the car out the window and have someone else, like, you know, just spawn a bike in, it's, you know, might as well role play it out. Give something people to do. What's up, Major? Pardon, mate. Honestly terrified about tomorrow because I've got wake up at 9 AM to do college work, and then around 2 AM the next day, my time, that I'm gonna be doing some stuff with some people. So for some magical reason, one of our only teachers who we don't really want right now during this lockdown, you know, one of the only teachers I have, a lot of us don't want to really be talking to during the lockdown, is going to be live streaming work, whereas all the other teachers just sending it to us and letting us do it ourselves via like YouTube videos or Google. Whereas this teacher's like, I will live stream it, and we're like, all you ever do in class and during general live streams when the other section of our class is in college, because our actual class contains around 24 people, and it was split up to have 12 and 12 in group X and group Y, or X-ray and Yankee, or Yank as we call them. But the thing is, they're trying to petition to change it from Y to Z as well, so it's not, so it's X-ray and Zulu. But the thing is, he's the only teacher that's going to be apparently live streaming it, our work in class, and when the other group's in class and we're watching the live stream from home, it's literally him reading off a PowerPoint that he's created, and it's like, you send us these PowerPoints at the end of the day half the time so we can read through them or look back on them or print them off or something so we can have them. Yeah, you know, what's the point? Like, during his classes, I will not actually, like, before, on a lot of the Fridays when I'm not in college, I would actually just stay in bed for half the day, and then I'll get up for the afternoon, because all of his assignments will be due in at the end of the day. So I just do all 3 or 4 assignments, 3 or 4 assignments, 2 end lessons are meshed together. But I do 3 or 4 assignments at the end of the day, and I just read off the PowerPoint. It doesn't really help because we can't ask questions, but then I go to my mates who are asking questions who decide to get up that early. It's like, bruh. Alright, Firefire. Say hi to dispatch for me if it's who I'm thinking it is. Honestly thinking about seeing if I can get into a freaking Red M community, because I want to get Red M. Because I'm really enjoying Red Dead Online. It'll be really fun to just roleplay that as like a bounty hunter or hunter, or you know, just general person. But it's finding the right community for it. Because I don't want to like go, oh, all these people I know are in this community, I'm going to join that one. But yeah, it, from what I've seen, it is a good community to roleplay in. At the same time, sometimes you want to, as much as I'd love to be in a community with similar people I'm in now, or with the same people I'm in now, it's one of those things, is like, do I want to change it up a bit or something? It's also, would I be able to attend that? Does it have any limitations, restrictions? And a lot of that stuff you typically only find out when you're either in the application process or you're in. So I'll have to see. I have to see if I can get Red M first of all, because I googled it, googled Red M, and it did not come up with anything about a launch or anything. So I was like, okay, that's confusing. So it's one of those things. It'd just be fun to do on my end. Like, I probably wouldn't stream it. I'd probably just roleplay, because as much as cool as it would be to stream that, like, yeah, I'd just rather keep it to myself, that kind of thing. If other people stream it, then alright, they stream it, but me streaming Red M, I'd no. I wouldn't stream it. It's just one of those things, is like, streaming 5M, I'll stream SADOT, because it's cool, and no one else really streams SADOT. And obviously I'll stream some civilian stuff like me playing Grim right now, just cause why not? But Red M stuff, nah. You already see enough of me mucking about and being an idiot in just general Red Dead on online and story, so doing Red M as well would, yeah, kind of mess with it a bit. You'll have people saying, oh, is that Red Dead, or is that Red M, or is it this, is it that, oh, whose character are you playing when I'm not in, when I'm, like, say I'm playing story, and someone's like, oh, are you playing this character, or I've never seen this character, I'm like, yeah, this is story, not, I don't want to have to constantly be saying that thing. I'd rather just do the story and online for Red Dead, and then keep the roleplay aspect of it, of Red M to myself, so I can. I'm not saying I wouldn't enjoy it if I streamed it. It's just one of those things of streaming it kind of takes away from it because you're talking to the chat a lot of the time, and it's one of those things of like you don't really get to engage as a character that much compared to like a lot of the big scenes that I do when I'm playing a character. You'll see I won't pay attention to chat, or if I'm on a scene I'll just ignore chat a lot of the time. And that's not because I don't like reading the chat, it's because I'm busy doing this. Yeah, it'll be fun. I jump on, this could sound cringe, I jump on Roblox with my old mates that don't have 5M or Red M or any of that, and hang out with them on roleplay. I'm not streaming that because one, it's cringe, but two, it's the fact of like, those are mates that I've hung out with for a good long while, and it's something that I like to keep between me and my mates, of just hanging out and role-playing characters that don't really have any importance to who I am or to the roleplay that I do stream already. My stream paused on mine, I need to pause it, there we go. Half the time when I'm streaming for clarity reasons as well. If something happens, I have something. Just cause. It also means that I can just, look back and improve. Oh, could I done this better? What happened on this scene? Some of the stuff when I'm doing some of the reports for Tile, I'll look back on a stream and I'll be like, okay, it was this vehicle, this looking vehicle, I'll see what it is and put down a more accurate description rather than muscle car, because half the time that's what I'm putting down because I don't know the car. I'll just put down red and black muscle car because I don't know them and I can't remember what it looks like, so I'll just come to my stream. Like I said, SADOT, no one really streams SADOT, so it gives people a lot of insight on what SADOT does. But honestly, if I do large scenes or if I know that I'm going to be doing some stuff, I'll fucking going 10 over the speed limit, I won't stream it. And there's a reason why I won't stream it. The reason I don't stream it is because it's, I can focus more. Why does it keep pausing? It allows me to focus more on my character, get into character a lot more. Pull me over for speeding, I fucking dare you. That's how I am though, like, Bro, I don't like it when cops pull out behind me, because I'm like, they better not be coming for me. I have that attitude if you fucking better not. The thing is also when I'm streaming, I feel like I have to explain why I'm doing everything that I'm doing, whereas if I'm not, I can just talk to myself or I'll just stay silent. Especially playing Grim. Especially after like the last month, after just non-stop streaming day after day after day, Patrol, it just burns you out. That's why I stopped streaming for a while, because I just wanted a break. Look, says 100 of you want following me. It's not really 100 of you watching my videos right now. There's an average around 6, but no, I still feel like I have an obligation to stream or to make a video. It's one of those things I don't want to take a break and then people go, oh, he's not, you know, oh, he's stopping streaming completely, or oh, he's leaving SAF or something. It's like, that's one thing that I can now sympathize and understand with streamers and such, is as soon as they want to take a break, people go mental and they're like, oh, they're leaving this community, or oh, they're stopping streaming or whatsoever, or they're gonna stop playing this game. No, they're not. Stop making assumptions. Like, when you stream for yourself, you realize that there are times where you just want to take a break and just focus on what you were originally doing. So in this case, roleplay. Like, streaming takes a backseat because the whole point of this is a character, and you don't really want to, you know, not be able to play your character effectively because you haven't had the chance to, because of streaming. Because people are like, oh, you don't pay attention to the chat, you're not a nice streamer. Like, people neglect to realise that, you know, that these streamers, these YouTubers or whatnot, are people. And yeah, they're not just putting content out there for shits and giggles. I'm not sat here streaming for the fucking fun of it. I'm streaming because I like streaming, and I like giving people some form of entertainment, some form of a distraction. Because I know watching people's videos, watching someone else muck about and all that, or rant on about something, can distract people from something that's actually going on in their life, or just, you know, takes them away from reality for a bit. But you can't really... There are times where that person who's doing that has to, or, you know, has to take a step back, because they want to take a break from it and focus on the reason of why they started streaming, so people can watch that character, so people can see that person that they're playing and have that distraction. If you focus too much on streaming, you lose that character a lot of the time. And also the fact of, from my end, lag. I'll stop streaming if the lag gets too much, because it's ruining the game for me, but it's also ruining people's experience. There's no point continuing if it's gonna just be a pain. You know, for these types of things, there'll be patrols where I will spend the entire patrol driving around doing nothing. or literally speeding around doing wheelies or something. It's something that Grim would do, or that character would do. But at the same time, there's other stuff going on, and I've had mates of mine IRL, and I've had people complain saying, oh, why can't you like record it and then clip it and then I'll have all the highlights and stuff. And it's like, as much as I would love to clip stuff and add highlights, me driving around like this is one big highlight. Like, you can learn more about the character, you can learn more about me as a person, as a streamer. And it's one of those things that, like, you can't just expect someone to, like, that's a state Crown Vic. It's new, I've never seen one of them before. You can't, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make stream highlights of like all the action-packed bits, because yeah, as much as you want to watch those action-packed bits, there is stuff that leads up to that during the rest of the stream. If you want to see that, skip to those bits in the stream or in the video. If you're really that desperate to see something, some action-packed stuff, there are archived videos of action-packed stuff. There's, you know, but not everyone wants that. Just leaving the stream as it is, everyone has what they want. If you want a specific part, you can go to that specific part. If you want to watch how everything unfolds and watch it start to finish, 6 hours, 1 hour, 2 hour, 6 hour stream, whatever, how long it is, you know, you can do that. With a stream like the Extra Life streams, or the what's it called, stream I did yesterday, the 9 hour freaking Red Dead and Patrol stream. Like, yeah, that's understandable if people want to cut that up into 3 and have the 2 Red Deads and then the single Patrol. That's understandable. The same with the Extra Life. If you want me to cut things up so that you have that game, that game, that game, and that game, then for sure. But I'm gonna have the I'm gonna have those entirety of the stream as a whole sat there, so if people want to see any individual interior bits or anything like that, they can. That's a Crown Vic. Yeah. Well, the thing as well is, at the same time, you know, when there's nothing going on like this, people in stream can ask me questions. They can learn about myself or this character or other characters. If they really want to, you know, people are lucky when they see this on YouTube, because they can skip to all the action-packed bits, they can skip to all the good bits. But if you want to learn stuff about the streamer, you watch those videos. Because one thing I have come across a lot, and I'm guilty of it myself, is you watch a specific specific of someone's videos if they do make highlights of a single character, or you only watch streams of, say, SADOT, or you only watch the streams of where I'm playing Grim, and only the streams of where I'm playing Grim. And it's like, well, if you only watch those streams where I'm playing a certain character, well, the only view that you'll have, especially if they're just solid highlights or recordings of me playing that character and that's it, no me sitting here doing this, well, your view of me would be that character. You think I'm that character. Rather than you knowing me as me, you know me as Grim or James or Jake or Riker. And I'm as guilty as everyone else, because I've done that. But yeah, it's one of those things of you can't really expect a streamer to be like, if you go to meet a streamer, you're gonna think of, like, if you've only watched a certain, like, only certain videos that they've done where they're playing a character, well, you're gonna expect them to be like that character. And then your view completely changes, because they can have a completely different personality and can be the complete opposite of that character, basically. Because a lot of the time role players, they'll make that character to draw themselves out of the comfort zone, or to basically be someone different. It gets irritating when people start demanding content, and it gets annoying to hear others whining about not getting what they want. I've seen it happen on YouTube, and part of me wants to say how it's happened. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things, it's... There's many problems with the world. Many problems. And one of them's people. Because people, for some miraculous reason, expect what they demand. And, you know, if enough people want to see highlights of SADOT or Grim, then fine. I'll try and go back, get those videos and clip those bits. But I'm not gonna do it just cause a few people want to do it. I'm not gonna do it if I feel like I shouldn't do it, or if I don't have the ability or the energy to do it. Because at the end of the day, yes, you guys as the viewers make the streamer, make the content creator. But at the same time, if that content creator doesn't want to create a specific type of content and people keep demanding it, well, what's that content creator gonna do? They're gonna ignore you. And a content creator doesn't want to ignore their audience. Or they get fed up with it and they just stop posting videos. Like for me right now, the only reason why I want to make the, or build, sorry, the, I think it's like £3,500 gaming PC is because, one, it has a massive amount of storage and I think 2-3 terabytes of gaming space for SSD wise, and I can put another 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte SSD in there to increase that. But the only reason why I want to build that is so I can do those things, so I can stream more games, so I can record more games, so I can clip the funny stuff, so I can clip the important stuff. So this kind of thing, if people want to see this, well, they can see the entire stream, or they can see the, you know, clipped bits and all that, and then I'll just stick it in a playlist or a section on YouTube. So if people really want to only see the entirety of the stream, or they can go into the complete stream section, or they can go into the, you know, and all that. But I can't do that yet because I don't have the money for it. To get the money for that, either someone can donate that much money, which would be a lot, and I don't want someone to do that because it's their money, not mine. Or I can go out and get a job. But if I go out and get a job, I will be doing less streams. So, Gia, or Gia. You know, it's one of those things. It's swings and roundabouts. Do I go out and get a job and then eventually have the money to do that and then continue doing less streams like a lot of people do, or do I keep doing what I'm doing now? A large number of streams but smaller content, because eventually I'm gonna have to leave SAF because I'm gonna go and get a job. I have to. I'm not making enough revenue off YouTube and Twitch to just continue doing this. Whereas, you know, if I go and get a job and I make revenue off Twitch and YouTube while I have the job, well, that's a big bonus because I'm making extra revenue that I can put towards that gaming rig. And also I can pay for my share of living in my parents' house. It's, you know, like I said in regards to donation, like yeah, someone could donate that much money and just basically give me the gaming PC or allow me to order it. Apparently the 3,500 includes shipping, but I don't actually think it's that much because of all the externals and peripherals and extras and this, that and the other that I've added to it. But the problem with that is, if someone donates that much, I don't want someone to donate that much. Why don't I want someone to donate that much? Because it's their money. I feel like I'm robbing someone of their money. It's not my money to spend, it's theirs. Like, yeah, they've donated it, but at the same time, that's a lot of money that can go somewhere else. That can go to charity. That can go towards, you know, their bills that they have to pay. That can go towards their education. That can go towards their kids, because they might have kids. That's why I don't really like people donating large sums of money. Because yeah, I get joy out of it. Yeah, thank you for donating that much money. Like, seriously, thank you so much. But at the same time, I feel like I'm robbing you because, you know, I'm not able to stream the content that I feel like you guys deserve. I'll pull over in a second and read what you guys have said. Give me a second. Because I don't want to look away and then rear-end this guy. Yeah. People don't get to realise is, this is my own character. This is who they are. They can't... I'm going to play them in a specific way, which is the way I'd like them to be played, the way I view them, or how they deserve to be played, because I'm putting myself into these characters. I'm putting myself in everything I try and do. But people don't get to realise is I can't do what other streamers have done, what other YouTubers have done. Why? Because they're their own person. They have put themselves in their character. When people say that my characters are like someone else's, I get really defensive, but I also, in my head, go, is there a way that I can make them less like that person's character? And then it destroys the original intention that I had with that character, or it just ruins that character entirely. Like, yeah, fair enough. If you think that my character is like someone's character, alright. Personally, just don't say it. Don't tell me that my characters are similar to this person's characters, or that specific character. Because then I try and make a way where I can make that character as least likely to be similar to that character as possible, but then it just ruins it. It ruins that character, it ruins the storyline, it ruins the roleplay. Because then I'm constantly going, has this person done this before? Oh, I don't want my character to do this, although they theoretically would do this, but someone else has already done it. And it just gets into that action of you're constantly questioning everything you do in roleplay. And that's something that you shouldn't be doing. You should just be focusing on what that character does. Like, yeah, by all means, if someone wants to critique your character and say, this person's character does this a lot, the same as like your character's done, they're kind of similar. Like, yeah, alright, but there's also arguments to prove that they're not. Because everyone, yes, will do similar things. Because there's a point where someone's already done that 1,000 times. Like, I can't remember, I think I streamed it. I was running around as a dog, with I think a knife in my mouth. And then originally that was going to have a flare gun, and then it was going to actually have an actual firearm that just doesn't have a magazine in it, and that was all using menu. But I went to go do those things, and I had people saying, oh, this person's already done this with this character, or that's already done, this person's already also done this. I googled it on YouTube. A large number of people have done scenes like that. There's a point where you have an idea just randomly pop into your head because you might have a dog and it does something. You're like, that would be hilarious. But at the same time, so have every other person on Earth, basically. Because our minds are all similar. Yeah, we're all different. We all have a similar reaction to something. If I look at a specific, oh, what is it? Like, what's that? You can... I'm gonna view it like plagiarism. You can only word something so many times before it's the same as someone else has written it. Like, it has to make sense, but you have to word it differently. Well, I'll word it this way. Well, that person over there, he's gonna word it this way, and then so on and so forth. You can only do it so many times before you do it the same as someone else has done, where it sounds similar, looks similar, or is similar, or the same. Like, I write down, I did this because, someone else writes down a different version of that sentence, someone else writes it down a different version, and so on and so forth, but it has to make sense. It will just look back around and another person will write down that sentence exactly the same, because we have a limit with wording. You know, it's always going to look back around. The same with ideas. There's only so much that we can do in regards to roleplay. Like, yeah, there are thousands of things that we can do, but at the same time, we have to figure it out. We as a person, as a roleplayer, have to have that idea pop into our head, and then we have to figure out how we're going to do it. Doesn't matter if we've seen videos of people doing it, doesn't matter if we haven't, or, you know. You know, it's one of those things. You can't just say, oh, you're like this person. Like, yeah, I might be like that person, but that person's also like this person, this person, this person, this person. So there's a limit to what people can do, have the ability to do. Like, we want to give you good content, we want to give you original content, but at the same time, people have already done these things. There are times where I go and play a game that people have already played, and it's like, well, it's not original. It doesn't, to me, doesn't feel like original content anymore, because someone else has played it, and I've watched their playthroughs of it, or I know that this person's played this game. Like FNAF, I want to play the entirety of the FNAF series, from FNAF 1, or FNAF in general, to Sister Location, Pizzeria, all that crap. I want to play it all the way through, finish each individual game. But the thing is, so many big YouTubers have already done that. People don't want to see that content because it's not classed as quote-unquote original. Despite the fact that I can give it a different spin on it, it's still basically the same. It can still fall under quote-unquote plagiarism. That's the problem that we have with streamers and YouTubers, is there's only so much that we can provide to you guys. If I go on like Minecraft servers and just build stuff because I'm bored with friends, that's going to be different, but also similar to other people's because other people have done it. The same with roleplay. Like, yeah, two new people never met each other IRL, in-game, in a community whatsoever, and two characters collide, like Grim and Mel's. Yeah, completely different, but can also be similar to someone else's. There's only so much that we can provide to you guys. And as much as I'd, you know... Yes, I'm still ranting, Speedy. Rather than me sitting here doing nothing, I'm gonna... probably... jump on his toe, to be honest. Because I'm bored. So bear with me for a second while I do this. There we go. I just want to do one thing first. Hmm. Just give me a wee second while I put my stuff in, so I can jump on. Got DM. Lee has sent me a video and it's a door. It's a German Shepherd trying to get through a door, and it's got the American flag in the top right, and it just keeps bashing against it 'cause it's a really big like bit of wood. And then it's another German Shepherd with a Russian flag, and it's just a dog with a knife. That's funny. Moscow, Moscow. This is when I get done for copyright because I fucking watched that video. Thanks, Leapers.
Channel switched.
Oh, wrong one.
Channel switched. Sound resumed. Microphone activated.
I need to I need to go pee actually, so I'll be back in a minute. I have returned to my PC. What's up, Squishy? That's why I like running tow a lot, is because, you know, it's going to be different every day. It's going to be the same. I'm going to be towing a vehicle, but it's going to be different.
Tow phase 6, I'm going to be giving a courtesy call down, or courtesy transport down to the sea.
10 for tow 17, 1041 tonight. Tow 17, 10, 10, there. Tow 17, tow 36.
Go ahead.
What vehicle are you in?
I'm going to be in a rollback.
10-4. I just had a stroke. I just realised a mistake I just made, and that was this. You sit around like this. I love running this. I'm sorry, but it's awesome. Oh, it's cold. Yeah, words are hard. I think the only time I'll ever make a compilations video or highlights video is with the clips that people make on my channel. Kind of like what Chloe does, but just my channel, and only my channel, with clips. Because why not? Because it would, like the end of every month or something, or after however many, it can just be like a kind of like look back of like, this is what's happened this month, it's been funny, blah blah blah, all that jazz. But the hot dog stand attached, I don't think we can actually attach that hot dog stand. I'm just gonna keep that on for now, just cause it's safer for me to keep this on. Menu won't.
Toe 17, toe 36.
Go for it.
I have your son with me, he says hi.
10 for what's your 20?
I'm gonna be coming down to Santos Freeway. I'm gonna be dropping him off at Mirror Park.
10 4. I'm gonna try and beat you there.
10-4, chance to get pulled over by Stoke.
Toe 36, toe 17, toe 36.
Go ahead.
If I am unable to make it down there before you, can you have them sit there for a bit until I arrive?
10-4.
Pull me over for that. Pull me over for it. I swear to God. He's going under the system. He's going 35 and a 50. How is that not illegal? Toe 17, toe 36.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be delayed. I got pulled over by a sheriff because I overtook a vehicle going 35 and a 50.
10-4, was it on double yellows?
I have no idea. It was on like a solid yellow and then a dotted yellow, which I have no idea what that means.
10-4, I believe that'll be a legal passing.
10.
Good evening.
Evening.
Staff Sergeant Roselli, Blancan Sheriff's Department. Reason for a stop passing the double yellow. I'm not quite sure what that was about, especially with the trailer there. It's pretty risky. And I get your license, registration, insurance, please. Alright, Mr. Hawk, I can be right back with you.
Toe 17, toe 36. Why are my kids with you again? Fuck! I'm gonna kill myself. That's a double yellow. I saw it's like a dash. Come on, hurry up, 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 hurry up. I do find it weird that in America they have you stay in your car, whereas in this country they have you get out your car and have you get into their car. In this country, sorry. You all know why? Because I still have the engine's still on. So 17, toe 36.
Go ahead.
Is it possible for you to take the scenic route and take longer?
Negative already here.
10 4. Already here. Fuck. Is the postal for that going to be 7342?
10-0?
What's the postal?
It's gonna be 8053.
10 4, thank you. . Can you confirm you said 8053? So 17 to 36.
Go ahead.
Can you confirm 8053?
10-4.
10-4. Alright, thank you, madam. I don't understand these lines. In this country we have double yellows and then dashed. I hate the locals though, because locals go like way under the speed limit, and then this happens, and it's like, it's a local, they're going 35 and a 50, and I might be going to a scene where I need to provide a sit. Oh my god. So 17 10 6 5 mics.
10-4.
Why is he taking so long? Oh my god. Every other traffic stop I'm ever on, it's like that. Why is he taking so long? The one day I need to actually be somewhere, he's taking fucking 6 years.
Alright, Mr. Hawkins. So, this time you're receiving a citation for reckless driving, alright? You know, being DOT, you know how important it is for the safety on the roadway, and passing someone on double yellow if a trailer is not safe. So, are you going to head and sign at the bottom for me? Sign the mission to guilt, proving you'll take care of it in court however you see fit.
What's up,
Do
Jeffrey?
Information back. Drive safe. Do not be passing people with that trailer. You're free to go.
I'm not free to go until you turn your lights off. So 17 back to 8. I'm not leaving until he turns
10-4, you
those
still
lights
heading
off.
down now?
10-4. Why did it take so long? Yeah, he definitely bored. Well, I'm sorry, but like, I can understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, it's a local. Seriously. This is
556, 517.
go for.
ETA.
I literally just got onto Route 13.
10-4.
I'm coming as fast as I can. Legally.
10-4.
This is when I look back on my stream and it's not a double yellow, because I have had I have seen someone get pulled over on here and they got a citation for crossing double yellows, and it's like, where? They're on Route 13, there are no double yellows. Unless you count there. But they're not double. Well, they are, but they're not really what you'd call a double yellow. They're a solid on each side. And heck, I go through them if I need to do a U-turn as DOT. Or as anything, to be honest. I'll pull over in the centre, wait, and then go across if it's clear. The only time I'll put my lights on is if it's like this one, or if it's that one when it's busy. Because locals are weird. They like to take about 6 years to do stuff. This is when I get pulled over for speeding, and I'm gonna have to be like, I'm not. I had a issue with, I think it's just a general 5M issue. The radar when you're riding a bike, because of there's a little bit of a popping issue. If you're going 70, it will show you going like 80 something, and it's like, bruh. I got pulled over for going 81 when I was going 70. That's why a lot of the time if I'm running the bike, I will literally just ride solid 60. Because I don't want to get pulled over for going over the speed limit when I'm not, and then have to argue that I'm not, and then they say, alright, well it's just gonna be a written warning, and then it's a bunch of written warnings for apparently speeding that day, and it's like, I'm going the speed limit, so...
Toe 46, when you get here, I'm gonna need to head off at around past.
10-4. Oh shit. I'm through that. I'm technically over the white line. There's another thing that kind of triggers me. Is if I'm over a white line, at an amber, or I'm slow moving because lag, and like that, and I'm over the white line when it turns red, I've been pulled over for that. And it's like, legally, if I'm over the white line, I have to keep going. I'm not allowed to slam on my brakes and stop. That's dangerous driving. Well, in this country at least. I don't know how it works in America, but with all due respect, I'm not slamming on my brakes. If I'm over that white line, I am committed to going. Which means I'm not... If I am going the speed limit, say this is speed limit 50, and I'm near enough that white line, those turn red, you do not slam on your brakes, you keep going. Because you're committed to going through that, and if you slam on your brakes, someone behind you who's not prepared is going to hit the rear of you. But I've been told otherwise by people who apparently drive, and it's like, you've clearly never driven in England, because I've driven and that's the law in this country, and I'm following that because it's the most logical. Is wrong red is understandable. It's basically a stop sign apparently, but it's the fact that there are people that will argue that you still have to stop even if you're like this. Obviously this is understandable, although legally if I stopped like this, I slammed on my brakes here and ended up like this, I should have kept going. If it's an emergency vehicle, because some countries all lights will turn red, and that's understandable. But at the same time, it's like a no. We're not going to do that. What confuses me more though...
Toe 17, Toe 46, Toe 17.
Go for.
ETA again.
I'm literally down the road. You can start making your way away, if that makes any sense.
10-4. We're gonna be where the kind of undergroundish part of Mirror Park is, if you know what I'm on about.
Look to your right.
Oh, 10-4, yeah, I see.
This is when I crash. Don't walk towards me, stay there, I'm at a red light.
Hi, Dad.
Why did Type 36 need to give you a ride?
Oh, what?
Why were you riding with Toe 36?
Because me and Aria were walking up in the county and started downpouring, so we got to ride to the city.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How old are you again?
17.
I need to get you a car.
Yeah.
Do you have your driver's license?
Yeah.
Are you sure you have your
Yeah.
driver's license? We're here of all places.
Yeah.
It's like
I've drove Aria's car before.
you driving a car worries me, but yeah, you need a car. Yeah. I just came down to see what was going on because I was like really confused when I get a message over radio that's like, yeah, your kid says hi, and I'm like, what?
Oh.
I need to go back
How's your
on
job
shift.
been? Huh?
Fun. I probably need to go back on shift in a sec.
Yeah.
So, stay out of trouble,
Okay.
and I'm gonna see if I can find you a car that is shit, so that I don't have to pay shit ton insurance.
Okay, Dad. Okay.
Well, if you can buy a car yourself that's decent, then go for it. But
No.
You know.
You can buy me the car.
I'm gonna buy you a car, but it's gonna be horrible because insurance-wise, you're most likely gonna crash it.
Yeah, probably. But
So,
not like a rust bucket. Not like, it's gonna fall apart when I drive it, right?
you'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
You'll have to wait and see.
Okay. I'm gonna take a cab home, so bye, Dad.
All right, see ya. Don't get hit by a car.
Yep, I won't.
This kids is why I don't have kids now. No, if the light turned red then, I was committed. I was going around 50. There's no, I'm not. Especially with the road being wet, you know, you're committed to it at that point. I just came on to assist tow 36 until he jumps off. As soon as he jumps off, I'll jump off as well. Oh fucking hell, got another speed limit. Surprisingly, I have a lot, like next to no, I say next to no, I do have tickets, but the majority of the tickets I have been from driving while I'm running Civ, not SADOT. It's like, bruh. This is why I like having wet weather off. Oh, sorry, dirt off, because it does this. It does this. I'm gonna do that because it makes me not able to sit and it looks horrible. Like, bruh, the dirt gets on it too quickly. Now what's this guy doing? Fucking go slow, no indication. That guy's not going to stop at the stop sign. Bro, if there's a way to have a more advanced AI so they actually like use their brain.
Type 36 is going to be 10-7, 10-40, 10-7, 10-42, have a good night.
I literally came off on duty just to help with support because he was solo, and I know it's annoying running solo. So we're going to jump back and go off GC as well. Tonight of all nights is not a night I'd like to be riding in the rollback because it's wet and rainy. Have enough of this weather, RL. Zero 027.
entered your channel. User left your channel.
So 17, 10, 7, 10, 42, have a good night.
Channel switched. Sound microphone muted.
So I just got off duty, I'm not going to change what I'm wearing right now. Well, I'm going to do this. Some magic reason this one actually let me tow stuff. I'm not sure whether it's because there's an extra for it or not, which there isn't, so outstanding. I need to get a new truck so I can actually tow stuff. Not tow stuff, but have that car trailer that I want. So why not? I'm gonna go get some fuel and then coffee, and then we'll take James home. To be quite honest, I might jump off because it's late and I quite like to go to bed. And also torture leapers, so.
Yeah. Let's just hope it stays slow.
Yeah, I think that's.
Apparently doesn't like the fact that I had to go calling 911. I had to speak to the devil.
So someone mentioned the freaking Q word because I'm not allowed to say the other one. Yeah, because the yeah. Who mentioned the Q word?
I did, but you didn't see who's here.
You're lucky that law enforcement's here because I'd be going mental.
It's the one that we saved from being on the floor.
Yeah, how's your abdomen?
Feeling perfect, like it's new.
I'm trying to get stabbed
yeah.
next time.
Oh yeah, hold on.
I was gonna shoot the guy as well, and I was like, bruh, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna tend to you instead, because why not? Aww. I was just doing my job. Like, I can't exactly, you know, I can't do my job if everyone's dead.
That is true.
I also don't like towing LEO cars because they're nice cars, and I don't like towing them because they usually have, you know, you, like I said, it's my job.
Yeah, it's my job to help people too, but you know.
Can't do that if he's laying on the floor.
I mean, yeah, but that's the hazard of your job. That's why you wear, like, you know, your vest and such.
Yeah, but it doesn't help when somebody decides to stab somebody.
Lucky for some, I don't get to have a vest or a firearm apparently.
Well, lucky for me, I had good citizens around me that rushed to help me in the moment.
Mm.
And I've already had a traumatizing event yesterday too, where I was held hostage. Fun.
That's what that call was.
Almost made me crash
Yeah.
into a fucking tree going 70 on Route 13.
I said I'm sorry.
You literally just texted me 911, like something like, hold on, 7093, and I almost yeeted it into a tree because I was like, what?
I'm sorry. Kinda can't really do that much when I have my hands cuffed behind me and my phone's right in my back pocket.
True.
Kinda can't write a novella.
Although to be fair, when I contacted dispatch, because I had to contact my supervisor first, because I was like, I don't know what my duty of care is. Go on a dispatch, and they're like, oh yeah, we know already. And I'm like, bruh. Almost crashed into a tree for nothing, and had Tow 36 take the call I was on. The only call that I had that day that I was going to. And I didn't get to go to it, so I had no tow reports that day.
I mean, say the keyword, and I'm sure you'll get plenty.
I'm never saying the keyword. I'm glad I'm off shift.
I mean, you can always check the fax machine.
No.
Hmm.
Do you want me to smash it with a hammer? So I can get my
No.
tools.
Oh, whenever you get a chance, let Grim know that she has to come see me because I have something I need to give her.
Is it a ring?
What?
Is it a ring? Got up a meeting.
She already kind of has one.
Ah. Does she? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, it is not slowing down. Thank you, Melissa.
Aim before someone
Another
walks in.
911 call.
Yeah.
Just take them with you, put them in the side of your seat so that you can munch on the way.
No, because if he forgets about them, then he leaves his charger, I think it was. I wasn't paying attention when I was walking in.
There's no box so that he doesn't get crumbs on the seat.
No, it's not that. It's just if he then forgets that they're there because he's on a really hectic call, and then he takes his car to the lot, and then they don't realise they're there. He's gonna get back.
Will remind him.
You sure about
Yep.
that? I have a dead
Okay.
deer carcass in the back of my truck
Ooh.
No.
because I forgot it was in there. Until I then went to get it out of the garage at SADOT HQ, and I got told by one of the maintenance guys that there's a dead deer in my truck.
Rip.
So we dumped it. We got it out, dug it a little grave, and just stuck it in a hole.
But no, I have a key to give her.
Oh, you actually got a house for once.
Well, it's an apartment for now, but
Same thing, you live there.
Oh yeah, you got a place.
yep. Considering
Awesome.
I had a nice little donation from somebody, and
Where is it so I can make a note of places to avoid?
I'm not telling you, not until I tell Grim. So,
I mean, she'll tell me, or I can tell her, or, you know, one way or another I'll find out.
no, I get to tell Grim first.
I have my ways.
I know you have your ways. Go fix the fax machine.
Alright, I'll go get my toolbox.
Because it actually does need fixing. Steal some of my hair.
I also have first aid. Imagine being first aid trained. Just
be
imagine.
careful of the wet floor sign that it's supposed to be right there. I think it probably fell because somebody dripped blood over there earlier.
I have boots that aren't meant to slip because I walk around a lot of slippery stuff. If I fall over, there's a problem.
Maybe it's just because you're uncoordinated. Ooh.
Has no one ever told you not to disrespect your elders?
Sorry, Grandpa.
I'm 35, I'm not that old.
I mean, well, in today's age.
What's up, Supernova? I mean, I get called a boomer and I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, that. And?
I can make fun of them all I want.
Yeah, you don't know what I've seen. Or done. You know what an IED is?
Is it like back in my day?
You know what an IED is?
Yes, I do.
Outstanding. The fax machine fucking fine. The fax machine is fucking fine.
Well, then why was it stealing my hair?
Don't put your fucking hair near it. You're not meant to put any sort of bodily objects near the intake of a fax machine. The whole point of a fax machine is you put paper in it, not hair. Oof. I have no idea what that is, Supernova.
At least try.
Try what?
Try to be coordinated.
Uh-huh.
So
So how did you crash your car then?
that was a freak accident.
A very uncoordinated one.
Oh, shut it.
I'm sorry, what? That is so unhygienic, Supernova.
I mean, it's not my fault. But besides, with the money that I made recently, I think me and Grim are going to be having a nice time with where we're staying.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And I get paid by the state to look after kids. Know how fun that is?
Sucks for you.
I fucking volunteered to do it because I wanted to fucking give people a fucking home and then give them a
Well,
chance.
then you also have to deal with Grim too, so.
I mean, she's banned from my house for a while because, like I said, she almost set my kitchen on fire, so...
Yeah, that's why I'm making sure I'm the one that cooks because I
It's
don't
not really
need
her fault. She knows how to use an electric oven, not a gas one.
Yeah, this place has a gas oven.
She'll learn eventually.
Yeah, after I teach her.
That which will set someone on fire.
She's not setting.
To be fair, it was like paper that she set on fire because she put grease paper on a pan and put it in the oven and it hit the flame.
Lovely.
Oh my
But
god,
no,
Supernova.
That's definitely gonna be fun. So.
Well, I'm gonna move my truck so it's out of the way.
Okie doke.
Oh my god, it's a traffic cone.
Okay, that's. I'm Melissa. I don't know where this female. I can't find her. I've searched the area. I can't find her. So, you see her again, I guess just call 911. Or text me. Let me know where you're at and you know where she's at. But all right. Well, I appreciate it. James, you're fired.
Am I now? Ooh, you got a thingy. The stripy thing. I don't know what the fuck they are. Chevrons?
A chevron? Yeah, I've had a chevron.
Ooh, fancy.
Literally for a long time.
Oh, I don't pay attention.
Bruh.
I mean, I just call every sheriff I meet a deputy half the time, and then they're like, no, I'm this. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll call you that from now, and then I'll forget the next day.
Seems legit.
Apart from your dad, because I know he's a sergeant. Sergeant Bernie Sanders. Back in my day, when we went to war, we had to use bubble gum to fill in the tank treads. No,
Oh my lord.
I mean, we used to listen to some really dark music, like saying that we're gonna use.
Imagine him hearing you.
I mean, the thing is, we used to listen. Well, not Bernard and I, but myself and my squad used to listen to a bunch of really dark music.
Seems legit.
I mean, we used to say that we're gonna grease the treads of our tanks with the living guts of the enemy, so.
Oh lord.
Not gonna confirm or deny if we did or not.
With you? It's probably yes.
I mean, if we're talking law of war, no, we're not allowed to.
But
Sergeant Barnyard.
I swear I get him. But make sure you at least let her know to come see me when she gets a chance, because I need to give her the key to this.
10-4.
And hopefully it's sometime during either, probably not this week, but probably next week. So
Yeah.
Because I need to make sure that I can get everything all set with us.
Thank you, my dog.
So,
Deputy.
because I just got some extra paperwork to finish filling out.
Imagine doing paperwork.
Oh, I do a lot of paperwork here. considering
Imagine.
They think I'm one of their best employees. They're just not sending me down to that one 24/7 ever again. Because that would scare me.
I wonder why.
Hey, you tried listening to somebody threaten to pull fingernails off.
That's why I carry a gun.
Yeah, that's why I am very hopeful that once I turn 18, I can carry one for emergencies.
Oh, just carry it for fun. That's what I do. I got my shotgun in the back of my truck still.
I want to keep one on me for emergencies, so then if needed, I can defend myself.
I have a fire extinguisher in my truck.
Well, I have a switchblade, but that's not gonna do much of their. I can't really like throw it at them and nail it between their eyes.
You brought a knife to a gunfight.
Exactly, not gonna be helpful.
No, it's really wet outside. I need to go home. To go to bed.
Oh, imagine.
Considering the fact that I've been on duty way too much and I need a break, and this is my break.
Then go to bed.
That's what I'm gonna go do.
Night sleepyhead.
Swear to God. Okay, this is what I hate about this road is I overtook there on that area where there's a small amount of chevron. I say chevrons. Where there's like on the like here, where on the left side it's a solid, and on the right it's dashed. That's when I overtook, and then I entered back in on double yellows. But the thing is, as far as I'm aware, that you can overtake on. But it's the fact it's like, I can understand coming back in on double yellows, but at the same time is, you know, I went up from 35 to like 50, had a good amount of distance between that person to come back in. And you get pulled over for dangerous. It's like, bruh. In my eyes, that is safe. But you know. Bye. But that's what I'm saying, it's like, bruh. But the thing is with game-wise, because I'm in a different country, I'm in England, and the majority of the people in the server are American, because it is technically an American-based server, or a North American continent-based server. The server is actually based in Canada, as in the actual server itself. Like this server that we're playing on is operated, the server building room, whatever, is in Canada right now. I think it was originally in Florida. I don't know. That's what I got told. But the thing is, like, those who are closer to it are going to have a better connection than I do. So obviously I'm going to be popping about a little bit. I'm going to be further back than I actually am on my end, or this, that and the other. But it's the thing that, you know, that's kind of like the problem is I'm not where I visually am to other people in some instances. Like me sat here, well, to some people I might be further back from the line, other people I might be further forward on the line. Fuck was that? But you know, it's like, bruh. Like, why is that a corner you can overtake, but on this road it's double yellow? It's like, why? And I've never been pulled over for going over double yellows in the past, when I'm running DOT, or when I'm running anything, to be honest. Now I got pulled over for going over the double yellows, and I've been on the right, like I've been going this direction on the right side of those double yellows, but I've been like, you know, next to them. So like you can see where my wheels are now, on my left wheels, I was about like there, and I was riding next to it on Grim's bike, and it's like I got pulled over for going over the double yellows, and it's like, bruh, not on my end, I never went over them. Like when I overtake people, a lot of the time I'll just stick in the same lane. For that reason. Yeah, it's like this, like, bruh, AI is just an ass. Like, you don't, I've never been pulled over for that though, for going over a double yellow. But be fair, like, you know, if nothing's really going on, you're gonna do that. You're gonna see someone break the law and you're gonna go after them because it gives roleplay. At the same time, it's just annoying. On my end, it's annoying. Their end, it gives them something to do, so can't really complain. It's also character building as well. Alright, thank you, Mad Dog. I really want to say, and I thought Bahama Mama's drinks were toxic. If Bahama Mamas comes back with anything towards me, I'm gonna just be like, and I thought your drinks were toxic, because the whole thing behind Bahama Mamas is not everyone trusts them there because they apparently in the past have drugged people. So you know, we'll give it a minute. That's just how Bahama Mamas is. I'm literally sat here arguing with a nightclub. What has my life come to? Oh well. The toxicity of a nightclub. The thing is, Supernova, if they hire, oh sorry, Soul Tracker, I'm blind. If they hire someone to do something to James, and because of all that stuff they said on Twitter, if something happens to James, the LAO's first location to look into is going to be Bahama Mamas. Because of that stuff they've said. So, if something happens to James while he's on duty or off duty as SADOT, the first thing that the LEO should do is go to Bahama Mamas and do a thorough investigation. and find out who manages that that Twitter account rather than Bahama Mamas. But hey, that's up to the LAO. I'm gonna check some stuff because I have pings. Sweet. And that. Also on the bright side, gives Bernard something to do if it happens in the county. Although it will probably mesh over into the city, and then city will have to deal with it because it involves Bahama Mamas. Or it could be a joint operation. I don't know. I don't know how it works. You'd have to ask Bernard. See you backstage. But yeah. Other than that, I'll hopefully see you guys next time. Stay safe as always. And hopefully nothing happens to James. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Stay safe, guys.
I'm not the girl that I used to be. Sometimes I'm more than words. I'm beyond what I once was. I don't believe in love. Hey, hey. If I want something, I got it. Hey, hey. Oh baby, I don't need love me. Hey, hey. Cause I love I cannot buy it. Wasn't real with you, boy. Real, wasn't real with you, boy. You won't give me too much chances. I don't care if I am fancy brighter. Yeah. Yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye. Chances I don't care if I am fancy brighter. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye. I can't